Yo! Hey, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining us. All right, I got a special question for anyone out there today. All right, my special question is, why do you want to make the NBA? All right, because I believe that if you knew why you wanted to make the NBA, that it would be a lot simpler to make it. All right, and so I'm not gonna just ask you. I went ahead and asked my dear friend ChatGPT. All right, so I not only asked it like what are the reasons why people might want to make the NBA, especially kids. I asked it to give me an alternative route. All right, and an alternative route. I like route better. All right, to accomplishing that particular task, because I think that the top reasons are like, I want to get paid a whole bunch of money. And those people, they're not going to succeed as easily as someone who wants to get there for, like, let's say that they're just ultra competitive. Okay? Because, some kids are just like, oh, I want to make the NBA because I want to see Steph Curry and play with them. I want to make the NBA because I want to be famous on TV. But then they realize, oh, there's other ways to be famous. The people that want to make the NBA because they just, like, love the game of basketball, and they want to see themselves get as good as they can possibly get, those people have the most chance. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and check what it do with my list from ChatGPT. Okay, so let me see this thing right here. So here's the list, and here are the different paths to make the NBA. So some people, and if you have a path, and you have like a thing that is your reason might be different than these, go ahead and put it in the comment section. All right, like, why do you want to make the NBA? All right, so the first one is fame and recognition. So this is like fame, right? And the NBA path. The alternative path, though, is becoming a social media influencer or a YouTuber. If you just want to be famous, just be a social media influencer. Probably a lot easier than trying to make the NBA. Next one is wealth and financial success. Now you can still stay with basketball, all right? But it says starting a basketball themed merchandise brand or coaching business, which could bring in a lot of money, but might not be as glamorous. It says, all right, for the love of the game. Now this is the one that I think. All right, if you have just the love of the game, I think that you should love going to the NBA, no matter which consequence that you have. So if you make it or you don't, so you should love both these routes the same. So again, playing at the highest level, of course, but the alternative path, coaching a youth basketball team. So like me, all right, for the love of the game. But it could be a step down for those who crave the NBA spotlight. So it's like you want fame and fortune. It's like you want all of these things, not just one, right? All right, personal fulfillment, improving one's talent. All right, you can do this by, what else does it say? By going to adult rec leagues, and you can still find the same satisfaction. And I assure you, look, it may not be as great as the NBA. I think that I have just as much fun, or I would have just as much fun playing in the NBA that I would playing in a rec league. I really love basketball, but do you really love it? And I think a lot of people don't. I think a lot of people are thinking of the other things, like the money, like the stardom. All right, to inspire others is a beautiful reason. You know what I think about that. But you can also inspire others by becoming a motivational speaker, a mentor at the local schools, and other things like that. All right, lifestyle and perks. Okay, so I think that this is number one for most people. All right, they want to be in like limousines or like sports cars with the girls, with the clubs. That's like most of the NBA guys even probably, because they don't do basketball once they're in the NBA. The ones who aren't improving. But an alternative path to this is to work for a company starting a career that involves frequent travel. Look at that. All right, so these are easy outs for people who don't truly want to make the NBA. Teamwork and brotherhood, that's a beautiful one. Alternative path, playing in a rec or corporate league. Though camaraderie still exists, it may feel less intense or purposeful when compared to competing on a world stage. How about joining the army? I don't know. Legacy and impact on the sport. Now, I do love this one, and you do need the NBA for this one. I don't know if there's an alternative path, is there? Writing books about basketball, becoming a sports analyst, or running basketball. Oh, I see that. So that's kind of like the path that I'm taking, where it's like, okay, I couldn't do the NBA. I can maybe forge my legacy through this. That is probably like the biggest thing in my life. Since I can't make the NBA anymore, I do want to like leave a lasting impact on this sport somehow, so that 100 years, 200 years from now, someone's talking about me. All right, to play with their favorite players. I do believe that this is the case for many people. But if I offered you a chance to play against Steph Curry today, would you take it? Of course you would. But you wouldn't take it because he's better. You would take it because he's famous. Because whenever I step out on the court, I was surprised. And this is what actually led me down to this path. I was surprised when I played with you guys in August. Some parents were like, "Why are you playing with them? That's not cool." And I was like, "What? That should be awesome for them. Someone's better than them playing with them." That's what I wanted. I love when I play against people who are just like amazing. I'm like, wow. And I would want to play against NBA players, but for the same reason, not to get their freaking autograph. So why would you want to play against an NBA player? Just because they're famous or because they're amazing? And then how do you feel when you play against amazing players? All right. Again, I'm not amazing. I'm just amazing compared to little kids. All right. But yes, alternatively, attending a basketball camp or charity event where they might meet or play pickup games with retired NBA players or influencers. All right. And then the last one, I believe, second to last one, to find out how good they can be. I think that's the meaning for life right there. To find out how good you can be. All right. An alternative path is just being in amateur leagues or going overseas, just to measure your success against other people. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful one. But know that you don't need to make the NBA to have that. And then the last one is because they're highly competitive. I keep saying last one, but it's not. Because they're highly competitive, you can join competitive local leagues as well. And then the true last one is to experience the pressure and glory of big moments. Oh, this one's big for me too. Which ones are most important to you? Singing the game-winning shot. Again, you can play in smaller scale competitive events in front of friends and family. All right. So which ones are your reasons to wanting to make the NBA? All right. Why do you want to do that? We all know that you do. But whatever those reasons are, keep those reasons in mind and realize you can't have them all. So which ones are your favorite? Which one is like the number one reason? And then if it is one of those ones that do propel you to like the highest that you can become, those are the best ones. If it's money, that's not good. If it's like fame, that's not good. But if it's like to find out what you can become, great. To leave a lasting legacy, cool. All right. So figure out what that reason is for you. And let's begin the show. We got our where do I want to start? I want to start with the itinerary stuff right away. All right. This is the stuff that we're doing today for our team practice preceded or intermingled with our team shooting. Now we're going to mix them together. We have form shots, we have tip drill, over the backboard shots, one-on-one wing versus one-on-one rebound. Between the leg series, playing basketball when you're not in help, that gets you a point. Legend series, talking about zone defense, 1 or 2 guard front. Scissor shots, 16 plus seconds up by 4 plus points, 3-point contest, and offensive rebound tips are equal to 1 plus point. All right, so we're going to play a lot today, and hopefully that will help us out for this weekend because we have this weekend's games coming up on Saturday. All right, the younger kids play at 11, middle kids play at 12, the older kids play at 1 o'clock. All right, so make sure that you guys are there, that you guys are signed up. We already have enough players, so make sure that you don't get bumped out by us having too many players. All right, because we can only accept 12, so make sure that you signed up fast. For form shooting, you always want to start with the form shots. All right, just to prepare your day's worth of shooting. Okay, to perfect your form as well as you can, and you do that from up close. All right. For over the backboard shots, those are just for hierarchy shots to get your touch right. All right, and plus it's a fun little game that we can do. All right, between the leg series, it's a very, very fancy move of series. And if you want to see that, you can look right here. And what do I call it? Between the leg? Do I have those? Oh, I don't. I gotta film those today. We're gonna film in between the leg series. All right, so that's what we're gonna film today. We'll add it to our website. All right. Next one we got. I think, man, we have at least one of these to watch, don't we? Let me see. All right. Next one will be the Legend series. Do we have the Legend series? We do have the Legend series in scissor shots. All right. I'll show you guys the Legend series just so I can show you guys one of them. All right. So this is on our drills page. If you see the Legend series, let's check it out real quick. So there's 3 different shots for the Legend series. There's coming in, fake with the rondo. Coming baseline. Fake once, keep it high. Fake twice, step back in. Those are the 3 different things. You're going to watch him. Oh, there goes Rondo doing the Rondo. Oh, no, not sorry. Manu Ginobili doing the Manu Ginobili. Right there. Nice job. The Rondo. Get out. Get out. Got him. I don't think people believed me when I told them that these guys actually did these things. But in the video, you can see it. Boom. Olajuwon 1. Fake 2. Fake. Give me that. Let's watch Connor Rush doing it. 1 fake. 2 fake. 3 fake. One thing about all those moves, and it's very funny, that we're trying to do it better than the people that actually originated it. All right? And I feel bad because it's like, okay, I'm judging them, but they created it. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, you didn't do it perfect. But who does things perfectly, right? But you can strive to do things perfectly. All right? For the rest of them, you'll see them tonight if you come to the workout/practice. And don't forget to bring any coins that you guys have so you guys can play the 3-point contest for a little bit of stakes, all right? Not stakes as in eating stakes, but stakes as in money stakes, all right? If you put in a coin, you have a chance to win more coins. If you don't put in a coin, you have a chance to win nothing. But you should still try to win, all right? Anyways, that's all the stuff that we're doing. Let's move on to our poll of the day. And I want to know which of these, I'm going to show you 4 dunks by Anthony Edwards is his best ever.
Game here in the Twin
Here's
Cities.
number 4.
Look at the moves by Edwards. Swashbuckling.
Okay, that was a pretty cool move. All right, and I'm not sure if that's like the best dunk in the world because if I can do it, it's not the best dunk in the world. Oh, you want to see me do it? Oh, screw you. All right, but it's a nice set of moves too, especially just up and under him. Excuse me, off the backboard. It'll definitely be in his like Hall of Fame video if he makes the Hall of Fame, or maybe not even definitely. He has some great dunks. All right, but yeah, it was off the crossover. This cross again, step back, shot off the backboard, boom. It's a lot. So that's number 1. We're gonna show it again. How many times are we gonna show this thing? All right, let's see the next one. Oh, yeah, I like the body-to-body ones. Those are great. And that was a good body-to-body one. Excuse me, sir. Give me that. Bye. Oh, he kind of moved. Was that KD? All right, so this one is ranked number 2. This one might be my favorite one though. Dunking on Yuta, who called for an offensive foul. I mean, might have been an offensive foul. I don't know. But he just like Yokozuna'd him. I would have said that whether he was Japanese or not. Number 1. Okay, this one might be special. Because John Collins is a high dunker. He dunks over him. But the crazy part, he's staring at his hand because his hand's hurt. But I thought he was staring at his hand just to like mock him. Crazy part is, yeah, he might have fouled him. Who cares? John Collins is a high dunker, but John Collins got a freaking concussion on this. If you give someone a concussion, that might automatically be your best dunk. So what in your opinion, what is the best dunk of those 4? Was it off the backboard one, this one, the one on top of Utah, or the one on John Collins? I mean, I know he gave him a concussion, which is amazing. I'm still gonna go with the Utah one. That was the only one that I was like falling out of my seat on. This one right here. I mean, that's crazy. Like he fell on top of him. Again, not a concussion, but like it's nuts. It's nuts. All you can do is like try not to smile if you're on the opposite team. Try not to die if you're Utah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, next things up.
To make an elite AAU basketball team, and everyone.
All right, this guy is trying to make an elite AAU basketball team. All right, and I looked at it because I was like, how can I inspire some people to be on my team? Well, he gave them a ton of stuff. Of course that works, but he wants to see how many games that they can win just by doing it, like just by joining it and just showing up. And I believe that this does show you something. It shows you that you don't even need team stuff. If you have the best players, you have the best players. So this guy's a YouTuber. All these kids want to be famous, which is why I asked you guys earlier, what is your reason for all this? These kids came on this show because they would get looked at on YouTube. But maybe this might lead to like their NBA careers. I don't know if we're going to know Isaiah Fialos in the future. I have no idea. But and then this one kid who just dunks all the time. I mean, I don't know if he did anything else, but he can definitely dunk. Over the afro too. But yeah, they put the team together. They won pretty easily. I didn't watch like the whole video, but it shows them in games, stuff like that. Is this what you guys really want? Or do you guys want to work hard to become on this team? Or would you want to work, even if you were on this team, to work even harder? Like, is this the goal? To just somehow just be on this team? Even though they're all still high schoolers? Or do you have higher goals? Like for me, for instance, I played D1 basketball. I also played overseas. These guys, though, are probably more well known than I was. Yeah, I'm guessing, because this video probably has what? 21 million subscribers. I think that's bigger than any college game that I've ever played in front of 21 million people. How many views did it get? Wait, where are the views? Oh, it got 2 million views. So I think that these guys are legit more popular than I've ever been my whole life. So was this the goal, or is the goal higher than this? Would you guys like to be in this game? Would you guys like to play against this team? Would you just like to just work hard enough to be like considered for this team? Maybe. All right, they had to go through a trial process. I don't know, but I am going to use some of their tricks to like try out players. I liked it, but yeah, of course they won. Skill trumps teamwork. They didn't practice one day. All right, they had no defensive schemes, nothing. It's just that they're just more skilled than everyone else was. So yeah, they still got scored on that. But yeah, what do you guys think about that? All right, next up we got. Oh, we got a special one. All right, this is health and fitness. All right, this is Michael Jordan. All right, and this is all the times that Michael Jordan just hung in the air. Who would make this video? But at the same time, I'm glad that they made it. Jeez. Look, this is why I believe that Kobe Bryant is what's the right word? Better than Michael Jordan. I wouldn't say greater. I still think Michael Jordan is the greatest, but I think he's better. I don't know why I would say that, but this goes in the same realm of like, how did Muggsy Bogues make the NBA? And he deserves a lot of credit. Because Michael Jordan was jumping like this and just able to double clutch, triple clutch 3-point shots. No one does this. He's such a freak. I put him in the same realm as Shaquille O'Neal. And I think when you get with players like Steph Curry, like Kobe Bryant, they made more with less. So if you're looking at a room full of millionaires, and 2 of them started off with only $10,000, but the rest started off as millionaires, you got to give it to the people that started off with $10,000. Now, Curry and Kobe both had professional basketball players as parents. They both are very, very tall people, even the shorter one, trust me. They're both super athletic. But just compared to this crap, this guy was ridiculous. This is just a Jordan moment right here for us. I mean, just appreciating everything that his body was. I mean, this is crazy. And you can't say, well, he's like Shaquille O'Neal, where he should have done more. What more could he have done? It was because of his huge hands, because of his prowess in jumping. I mean, but at the same time, he did it. That's awesome. And he's just hanging. Look at this. Went for the hump fake, still blocked the guy. Or he fouled the guy, but still. That's crazy. I think that's just insane. Like what he was capable of. But yeah, so shout out to Michael Jordan. I know you watch the show, man. I know you do. Let's see what the quote of the day is today. All right, quote of the day is accept every opportunity. All right, and I believe that's the case, especially for like playing, man. If you have a chance to play, accept it. All right, go for it. I mean, like every chance that you get, but see every day as an opportunity too. So I would say the moment that the sun rises outside, be like, A new day is upon me. I have a chance to be great. Accept that opportunity. You guys have school off this week. That's a huge opportunity to get better. So accept that opportunity. All right. You have a chance to, I don't know, like play against the best players in the whole world or play against a team that's supposed to beat you by 70. Accept the opportunity. All right. See, you have a chance to go out there for just 2 minutes in the game because the coach doesn't like you. Accept the opportunity. Go for it. All right. So that's a very, very easy one, but that's the quote of the day for today. Accept every opportunity. All right. Let's check to see if you guys have been posting homework. All right. Who's been posting? All right. We got. Do we have another one by Blake Bastani? Another one by Javon Griffin, JJ Griffin too. Nice job, guys. All right. Blake Bastani. Let's watch Coach JJ work out. Let's see what that's all about. Coach JJ working out. Let's see what he's doing here. All right, so if you're on our website, you can go down to the homework section and then scroll down. And you can see the videos right here. See shots after a pickup run. Let's check and see what Coach JJ's doing. Just getting some shots. Move out of the way! So this is after his pickup run. Decided to get up some shots, posting his homework. I like it. So if Coach JJ can put in work, so can you guys. And don't forget, right below this is the player trajectory. All right, so you can click on that and find out how much work that you need to put in to get to where you want to be. All right, don't forget that that's on there. Don't forget to check it out as well. All right, I'm going with a trivia question today. Trivia question. Brought to you by me. All right. I've asked this one before. No one's answered it yet. But what fellow Chicago prospect's fate was Derrick Rose's mom trying to avoid by restricting outside contact to him by street agents? Again, you may not even know what that means, but by street agents, what's the answer? All right. So again, his mom protected him because of another player. There was another player in Chicago at the time who fell on some bad things. You say Ronnie? You know, I haven't even looked this one up in a while. You say Ronnie. Ronnie, does he have a last name? Does he have a last name? Just Ronnie? Let me check to see who it was. I think Ronnie sounds about right. Yeah, that's the guy. Ronnie Fields. Ronnie Fields is the answer. Yeah. All right, let me just triple check. But yeah, I remember that. There you go. Ronnie Fields. So basically it goes like this. She feared he would be exploited and his path to the NBA diverted by outside parties like street agents, similar to what happened to Chicago prospect Ronnie Fields. And Ronnie Fields was a popular player around the time. There was always going to be that dude around the time when you were growing up, blah, 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 where you don't want to be like them. It's like a cautionary tale. Where Ronnie Fields was that player for Derrick Rose. And Derrick Rose was huge, was enormous. But still, if you look at Ronnie Fields' Wikipedia page, this dude played for a ton of teams for like 11 years, went overseas and stuff like that. So he's not like he had like a horrible career, but he was, his NBA career was derailed. All right. But yeah, he's part of the Nike All-American camp in 1993, along with Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, and Ron Mercer and Jared Ward. So he was among the best, but never played with the best. All right, so his dreams were thwarted because he just got in with the wrong crowd of people who just like messed him up. So yes, great job to Teo. You get an extra point, Teo. You now have 2. You're now tied for first place. Good job. And I'm gonna finish up with I gotta show you something and then we'll talk about something. So first of all, showing you the last thing that we're gonna talk about is this. All right, let me see, where is it? So if you check out our website and you click on join a team, click on the teams list. Here's the list of teams. This will be our ultimate team. These will be city teams, but below that will be our 16 teams. All right, if you look at them and you click on any of them, especially the one that maybe you match up with the most, if you click on them now, it'll show you like what's up, Weston? It'll show you which team challenge that I think that you should do. Okay, so everyone has their own unique type. So like if I type in Teo Trujillo's type, since you're on here, I'll do yours. All right, so Teo, when you fill out the waiver, I figure out what type that you are, and I assign you to a team. So Teo Trujillo, you got it. What is this? ESTJ, and you got. Oh, okay. So you could be like either the Hornets, Bulls, Tigers, or Bucks. Which one is it? ESTJ, Hornets, Bulls, Tigers, or Bucks? Again, I don't know exactly where it is, but let me see. No, that's ISTJ, Hornets, Bulls. Let's see the Bulls maybe. Which one did you get? Right here. So Teo would be a Bull because this is his personality type, and his monthly activity would be fitness challenges. All right, but his team challenge would be the 5 perfect weeks. So he's already actually done that. All right, so if you were part of the Bulls would be focused on this year-round. Not doing it year-round, but they would say, hey, in March we're going to do it again, or whatever. Let's see what Weston's was. All right, but again, you can see that stuff on the side. If you scroll down, this is where I'll put all the coaches, team owners, the head coach, the whatever, and then all the coaches up for each grade. It also shows you like a little like the tagline by each team. If your team is the Jokers, by the way, it shows you a little joke. All right, on the base of this right here, it says laugh button, don't press this button, and it gives you a different joke every time that you click it. But if I type in Weston Chambers, all right, and type in your waiver form, let's see what Weston got. He got, oh, yours has bad. I don't know if yours is accurate. Yours is very, very low percentage, but okay, it says that you might be a Gator. Okay, so let me see. You are an ISFP. That would be, is it this one? No, not that one. So it's not a Joker. Is it a Gator? Could you be a Gator? Nope, not a Gator. You're not a Gator. Not a Gator. Could you be a Dragon? All right. Yes, you are a Dragon. So Wes would be a Dragon. I can tell you guys what you guys all are, but let's see if this one matches yours. Monthly activity, yoga? Maybe. How about this? The team challenge would be Dunk School. If you click on Dunk School, it shows you a bunch of workouts that you can do to be able to dunk. Now, I know that you're short, but would this interest you in doing this like on a daily basis, like the hurdles, the jump ropes, defensive slides, and all that stuff? Does that sound interesting to you, Wes? Let me know. Let me know. But yes, I've been toying around with that. And the last thing that I wanted to check out is our story of the day. So watch it.
Failure is only the opportunity to begin again. This time, more intelligently.
Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, but this time more intelligently. I'm not going to say that I created that quote, or that I could create that quote, or that I'm smarter than the guy that created the quote, or gal. But I will say this. I absolutely have always thought that. Every time that I failed, I'm like, cool, try again, but better. I've always thought that, and I've always done that. This is my 4th time starting this program. The first 3 were because of moves, or twice is because, no, all 3 times were because I moved. It was like when I moved to Colorado was once, then I moved to California, then I started again in California, I believe, then I moved here. So those are like the 4 different times that I've switched the program up. And every time I switched it up, I was like, cool, let me stop it and restart it again. But this time, do it better, because I learned so much from just with people. And I was like, oh, if I had to restart it again, I'll just do better. So when you fail, it's just, and you have to go back to the drawing board. It's like having a redo in a video game. And it's like, oh, I've seen this before, and you get to do it so much better. So don't be afraid of failure. That's what that saying goes. And don't be afraid of this weekend. Sign up for the games. It's in Broomfield if you happen to be in Broomfield, or if you want to travel this weekend. All right, just for one game. The following weekend, we're doing a whole big tournament. All right, don't forget that the quote of the day is the 3-word quote of the day. Accept every opportunity. I'll see you guys soon. Great job with the Teo. Great job for Teo for the quote of the day. And keep working out there, you guys. Keep working so you can be like all the great people that we talk about. All right. One day I'll be talking about you on this show, and it won't be like in an ironic, mean way. It'll be like, they're amazing, right? All right. Talk to y'all later, man. Reese's. I turned off my mic first. Reese's Pieces, everybody.